Y'all, I got one more. Oh, one more to go. I got one more to go. And I'm fucking out of here. I'm fucking out of here. Fucking out of here. I'm fucking out of here. Girl, let me tell you something. I may not like the camera on this, but baby, let me tell you something. All I had to do was click, 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 and they went at their own top like. All right, okay. That is. Okay. All right. But let's go. All right, Sage, we're gonna get you about 6 cards out and see what's going on. And we're gonna keep it a bang, keep it a buck, keep this ball rolling because the last one is Pisces. And yeah, we done. Yeah. Ooh, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna be so glad when I get rid of these glasses. Cause they fall. Sometimes feels too much, so I give it. Or whatever the case may be, I really do. They're just hanging on or whatever. Alright, I'm telling y'all my personal. I'm like trying to keep this energy up because I'm ready to go. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Your dreams need a practical plan. Don't look at that. I got glue all over my fingers. I've been braiding hair. I went real old school, like you know, when you get the macros with the little waving hair, and you put the glue on to stop it because I ain't feel like nothing. All right, okay. We're gonna get the 6 cards out, and we're gonna see what's going on. Take time. Take time to breathe out. Surrender to the divine. I like that. Meditate and contemplate. Okay. The energy is gaining momentum. Hold your vision. This is a fixed moon. I would like to see that for a mutable sign. But y'all can though. I ain't gonna doubt y'all like that. When it's time to take action. New moon in Aquarius on the bottom of the deck here. We got have faith in your dreams. I had to give them the deck. We using a Merge Tarot. Merge Tarot. Do I want to use these? I don't know. We just gonna go with the chat. Whatever the case may be. We just gonna go with it. Get us 3 shuffles. We're gonna call it a day. Cut these bitches like we in the space game. Yes. Ugh. Bottom of the day, you got 4 wands. Hopefully, y'all doing some home remaking, remodeling. You know, like hopefully that's what's going on. Cause 4 wands, this is that I'm going against the grain. I don't wanna, that's kind of like the energy of one manmanship. I got it, bitch. Don't worry about it. I don't need your help. Mm, I don't need your said help. Alright, okay, I'm done. Ooh, because the Queen of Swords popped out reverse. So I said, cause of ow, yes! I'm telling you, I said this year was gonna be the year of fire energy for me. I said I was gonna tap more into, like I said, Sagittarius, because out of all the fire signs, they don't need to move as much. But that shit backfires against me because I've never heard just cussing people out for no reason. So it kind of works against me though. So I was like, yeah, I'll just right. No, come on now, shit don't want to come out for meditating. That it? No shit else. All right, okay. Hey, overall, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Can you see it? Ten of Pentacles. I think I like this card because this is support. It's a support around this tree. Like that though. Yes. 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 On the bottom of the deck though, we got 9 of cups, page of cups, and the 7 of cups. I like that though. 7 of cups reverse. I like that though, because that's being clear. That's about full intentions. Like I tell you, the page of cups is like inner child. That's kind of like the belief to get certain shit done. Even if like you're said such the 10 of Pentacles versus the world where you're going through bad times, it's like still being like, I got the support I need around me though. I don't know if it's you or a person you dealing with or connections though, or job, work friend. But I like that though, because I told you the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, but I didn't like the 10 of Pentacles. I like this card because it's support. Everything's in position the way it's supposed to be. Because if you move one person out, each person out, the closer they get. And it's a heal right there though. So the more you pull, the more you pull, the more you pull necessarily though. Um it brings people closer in. And I don't know if that's necessarily what you're trying to do or isolate yourself from people because the hermit came out. But also what I like about this is the fruits that the tree bears. That the tree bears. That the fruits that the tree bears. Lord have mercy. I told y'all you got red, you got orange, you got pink. If you know what those colors mean, love means passion, orange means zest, confidence, pink. I think that's what the fuck is it? Humility. I don't know if that got something to do with that. I think I'm right. Yeah, Google it if I'm wrong. But I like that though. It's the fruit protecting. For me, when I see that though, just from a spiritual concept, I like that though because it's kind of like ancestral protection. Okay, anywho, take time to breathe out. You got scorpionic energy, but you got the magician reverse, and you got the world. Ooh, this is that cocooning type phase when people be going through sad transitions or whatever the case may be, and reaching that sense of highness of moving to a set perspective of learning certain things. And sometimes the higher you get, like on a plane or going up a mountain, your ears start to pop, so it gets uncomfortable. So a lot of times when it gets uncomfortable, most people say, I want to get out of here, I want to get out, I want to get out, and they haven't. So instead of transforming and turning into the phoenix, what I like about this is I tell you this is moth energy. Moth can have different meanings or whatever the case may be, but it also means moving on to the next quick thing, which can be fire energy. So I like this though. It said take your time to breathe, even though if something feels uncomfortable. You still gotta keep moving. All right, what else? So really to the divine. I like this though, cause it's throwing your shit on God. Like you get what I'm saying? They say it ain't. He ain't gonna put no that you can tell. Well, I'm gonna throw it right back. You got the Hermit, the King of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the King of Wands. This is the sad energy that I be tapping into. I just be cussing folks out when I want to be alone. For some of y'all though, like I said, surrender to the divine. When that inner knowing of wisdom going within. But for some of y'all going in right now, going within or needing the time alone or trying to understand, y'all could be moving very irrational instead of just saying, you know what, I'm gonna just throw it back to God and see what He give me. I'm gonna throw it back on the altar or whatever it is so I can get the clarity that I need so I can figure out what it is that I need to do. That's what I said. For some of y'all, it's kind of like you may be plagued with questions or ideas unnecessary what needs to go on and you just in the mood just like lost. Tell you this, it make my penis gland hurt ever since I got the this right here. It's like weird. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. You got 4 of Swords, 9 of Wands, Queen of Cups reverse. But you got the Queen of Pentacles reverse. That's why I said some of y'all need to slow down. I just wanna get to know you. My bad. But don't turn around. Cause they're pretty. Let me stop. Also, as in the 9 of Wands though, when they say meditate and contemplate, it's just that don't overexhaust your body because the 9 of Wands does speaks of the energy of like feeling vulnerable, needing me time because you do got the Queen of Cups. It's like needing to shower yourself with love, honor yourself. It could be a connection, commitment, ideally, because I told you if you don't know how to deal with vulnerabilities or feeling like you're exposed or people get to know you emotionally, you a dead ass turn into the King of Swords and start acting real irrational. You got Queen of Pentacles though. I will say that though, because Queen of Pentacles though is like reversed, so that's in the space of to where you can find yourself roaming around in 3D. Well, I'm gonna get my hair done. I'm gonna get my nails on. I'm gonna buy this today. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and necessarily not tapping in to the support that you ideally have through those bad times, but it's still a sense of belief. So it's just in those said trying times. What is the matter? The Queen of Pentacles, you hear me say, associated with money, reverse don't go hand in hand. For some of us, practices though, like contemplating certain things. What the fuck do I need to do? All right, slow down. I just want to get the energy is gaining momentum. Ooh, I got one more, y'all. I'm so happy. Woo! All right, you got the Knight of you got King of Pentacles. You got Knight of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Hierophant. Ooh, wee, Lord! Right when it's about to get fun, this when you finna start messing stuff up. Because the Eight of Pentacles speaks of boredom. The Knight of Pentacles sometimes can be stuck and stagnant and not wanting to learn lessons. So it's kind of like the obstacles that come in to teach said things. It's kind of like, man, I don't fuck that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to. Fuck out of here. Because you also got the Seven of Swords reversed and the Six of Pentacles. That's what I said. For some of y'all, though, y'all don't know how to be emotionally open or vulnerable or knowing how to give or say such. For some of y'all in routine and relationships, it could be in the Ten of Pentacles. For some of y'all, when it's like the teamwork, the partnership, ideally, it's kind of like the one manmanship of I got it, it's not teamwork. So that's what some of y'all doing though. And some of y'all don't know that though with the Six of Pentacles being reversed. So some of y'all kinda like, I got it, don't worry about it. Or whatever the case may be. It's about being honest and truthful though, said truthful. For some of y'all though, it's the yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. It is. Yeah. Because though I said the Knight of Pentacles reversed, so I say it just gives me like the energy of, well, fuck that shit. I'm gone. For some of y'all with the hair fun and family type issues, this is family truths coming to a head. And honestly, though, use them over somebody's head in the Seven of Pentacles, though. Immature, stubborn. It could be a sibling, first and friend connection. It's just like, no, said such. But for some of y'all though, like when it comes to the one manship, I got it. That's where the Queen of Pentacles is coming from, and not tapping into the resources around you. Okay, you got hold your vision. This is a fixed moon, being fixated on something. Fixated, fixated. Hold your vision. But you got the moon on the bottom, the Queen of the Tower reverse. Some of y'all could be holding on to old fears, old worries. What happens? Like this is there. Like this is limiting the Queen of Wands from taking any action to be able to move, to say such, to be able to grow. Then you got the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. That's why I said some of y'all. You got Three of Wands, you got the Moon, the Queen of Wands, and the Tower. Then you got these. This is where I say like not sticking around and learning certain lessons. Not knowing how to master all sets of elements when it comes to emotions or understanding or connecting. Some of y'all seems like y'all reacting out of fear or trying to avoid said such from reacting out of fear from certain things that don't work your way. Because then you got the cow, you got the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. I said that though in this reading though, because I know Queen of Wands, so it's kind of like that's fire energy though, but it could be Aries, Leo, Sag. He came out reverse, and I was giving an explanation about it. I was kind of like, don't be so eager to be in that position to say I got it, even if, like, you know how people say I'm gonna have it either way with tears in my eyes. Let me tell you something. Tears fall out these eyes. I need to take a moment. I'm cut, cut, cut. You go what I'm saying? I need a fucking moment. Okay, but for some of y'all though, being able to move forward though, ideally and try to tap into a said such of inner knowing though, is kind of if it's starting something or doing something or even a midway opening up, y'all go right back to that past hurt, pain, failure, fears. All right. It's time to take action. Luminaries. You got the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Jesus. I like it though, because the Two of Swords though, that's kind of like trying to see both sides, but at the same time trying to come to a space of a truce. But at the same time, it could be stagnancy. You get into that complacent type energy. Don't sit in that energy too long when we roll into Virgo season. Well, we already in Virgo season, but it's like midway. And then you got the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, or whatever the case may be. Some of y'all about ready to move forward and go about it. And it's that Queen of Wands energy, cussing somebody out. Yeah, just cussing somebody. It could be with business. I saw you that Cancer, eternal, the well being of everybody else. This could be business, though, necessarily. Like, I ain't got time for this shit. Some of y'all is patience. It's needed. I just like this. I remember that is nice to print. Alright, let me stop. So much start reading. I'm about to start reading. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Shit. Okay. Let's do this. Six in my way. Six in my way. Six in my way. Okay. Another truck of dirt. Alright, okay. Bam. Get y'all a couple pops out. Ooh. Okay, alright. I'm doing good. Slow down. Ooh. And then too, I want to say that they say meditating, concentrate. Four swords means relaxing. That means like reverse. It means like relax. I'm saying I need it. I'm gonna sleep tonight. I am, but some of y'all need to tell you. It's like you need rest, especially if you're operating in a spiritual state. Because I'm telling you though, like the more certain entities or energies that a nigga be like intertwined with, that should be so annoying, and that shit can cause like certain blockages. So the more it needs to be ripped the fuck open, that shit be feeling like it hurts. It don't be like a headache. You just feel like pressure. All right, let's go. Woo! I'm on the bottom of the deck. Hey, that's the mind. Sometimes I take a crown chakra though. Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords speaks of like being fulfilled. For some of y'all, it could be actions or certain things or conversation, taking certain things out of context. Some of y'all it could be money type matters, argument, managerial type position. Because the King of Wands it could be selfish versus the Hermit though, so it's isolating themselves. But some of y'all it's kind of like fears, anxieties, and worries though. Not going through that state of knowing and worrying, like not going through that state to actually dissect the memory. So that's where like the Queen of Pentacles energy is coming about because the Page of Swords is here. That's speaking and communicating, learning. You got the Star here too. Eight of Swords and the Two of Wands. Though. Some of y'all though, y'all Wheel of Wheel of Fortune. For some of y'all though, mm, mm, for some of y'all though, if it's a connection like what a person says so, because you got Scorpionic energy and a Wheel of Fortune though. For some of y'all though, I will say this though, somebody lying because it's King of Wands, it's Seven of Swords, and Nine of Pentacles. That's not good energy. That feels like very malicious, foul, full intent. Somebody's lying. And I think that's where like this full energy is coming in though. Like you get what I'm saying? Like say for instance where you had like somebody saying you said, oh you were supposed to do this, they said I can't. Somebody lying. I will say that though, if somebody's not fully intensive honest. Some of y'all think this while you taking on the realms and saying, no, I got it, because like you dealing with somebody like who's a liar. And the King of Wands can be very selfish, self-fulfilled, gratifying, don't care about the outcomes of the actions though. Sneaky. Especially when it comes to money type matters or connecting. They gonna make sure they got everything for themselves. You got six of wands and the 7 of pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, a lot of shit starting to make sense though. But for some of y'all though, this could be from a fear type state base. I will say that though. Because you do got Hierophant energy here as well. There's a 6 of wands and the 7 of pentacles and the Hierophant though. This could be the idea of not feeling seen and not feeling heard though, ideally though. It really does give me that though. I will say that though. A 7 of pentacles and a Hierophant though, that's kind of like, let me see. Let me see y'all though. Let me see. Because for some of y'all though, it could be working on the commitment style. Some of y'all could be working on marriages or relationships though. I will say that. Sneaky proposals, sneaky links. But for some of y'all though, it could be being so stuck in a set of routine. But wait a minute. Tapping into that mouth energy. I don't know if it's y'all energy though. Because you got 2 of swords and a king of swords though. This is truth. This is cutting certain things out though. And then you got ace of swords and the ace of cups being able to be finally free to be able to make a decision, to be able to walk away. For some of y'all though, y'all don't have the support system that you actually need. For some of y'all though, y'all are the bully in this type of behavior. But on the ladder though, I tell you, give me 3 stories, like somebody coming to somebody and they saying something, and somebody leaving something out necessarily though. Because it's King of Wands behind that hermit type energy. It's sneaky, it's manipulative, it's vindictive. It really is, because the 6 of Wands is the type of people that don't give a fuck about people's interest though. They really don't. The 6 of Wands, I tell you that 6 of Wands reverse can be my friend, Queen of Wands reverse can be my friend, and Queen of Pentacles reverse cannot be my friend. Because those are people who set are very malicious with ill intent. That's very low vibration though. It really is though. But the 2 of Swords, it's like truth comes out the bag though. So I don't know necessarily if that's what you want to hunt, searching for it though. Like, because the Page of Swords is kind of like that type of behavior where you trying to like learning. It's kind of like trying to blend in, chameleon type style, trying to figure out certain things. Ace of Pentacles though. Yeah. Okay, let me get back on subject. My bad. Let me get back on subject though. You got the Judgment reverse. Temperance, Capricorn energy, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. For some of y'all though, if y'all going through some sort of legal type battle, for some of y'all that's going through some legal type battle, don't necessarily though. I feel like somebody's withholding something or necessarily holding somebody back. You got the Devil, you got the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. For some of y'all, if it's a legal type battle, some of y'all going through something, somebody keep on, like say for instance, if you got a court date coming up, somebody keep trying to postpone court dates. For some of y'all, if it's business ideas or idea necessarily, if it's going to seek out a business partner or such with somebody's too money minded to necessarily clink up with them to where it wouldn't necessarily work out. I don't know who the fuck is that for. It wouldn't, because they are very driven on money type matters, and a lot of people don't know how powerful it is to necessarily have resources and credit. Some of y'all, this could be family dynamic where you hear me say the 10 of Pentacles, where you hear me talk about the hierarchy in the family, to where like when you get 18, you get a job, they necessarily putting all these bills on you and saying you're supposed to do this though. But because it's a healing energy that's necessarily coming about, but it's healing this need for control or the darker shadow, the dark side of life. That's what kind of gives me though necessarily though, like some separation that's going on in somebody's life. But some of y'all, it seems like y'all in the midst of like some magical war and somebody's lying about the intentions of necessarily what they did. But for one of y'all, this could be ideally 6 of Wands energy flared up for some of y'all, because it's kind of like the idea of friends, connections, certain people who really don't have good intentions for certain people and causing chaos. So some of y'all like, I'm good. Like that's the energy kind of give me like, hell no, bitch, you did this to this person. I'm gonna bag the fuck back. But for some of y'all kind of like the chameleon trying to blend in, though. I will say that, though, because it's standing into, because the moment you try to, if you do decide to walk away and not participate, it's like this person here, like, or it's trying to put a halt, like somebody's trying to, like, say, for instance, you know how, like, them couples, when they fall out, like, we see the motherfuckers that be on social media and shit, them YouTubers. Sorry, but one fall out and they break up, and then somebody come back and they trying to slander them with like malicious ass rumors and shit like that just to keep the narrative fucking going. That's what it's kind of giving me. Bit narcissistic. I will say that. Smear campaign. Let me say that. Smear campaign, smear campaign, smear campaign, smear campaign. But you got Page of Pentacles and you got the Six of Pentacles reverse. Y'all said this is about money though. This is about money. Money, money, money. I told you I don't like that though in the black family though, because soon as you come up or rise or you hit the age of working a job, they got their fucking hand out. They next to be here and then they wonder why this hierarchy in the family keeps a said set of separation between us. Then don't let the parent not raise you right. That's a problem. Sorry though, because some of y'all could be going through maternal type instincts though. But for some of y'all that's in this healing type aspect that's going back and trying to fix certain things, some of y'all may be emotionally abusive. I will say that though, or limiting such a connection with a person. Because you got Four of Pentacles. Some of y'all may be holding on to what a person was or who they are, necessarily trying to be the gatekeeper. Because you got Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. It's got something to do with money though. This got something to do with money though, because it's kind of like the Eight of Pentacles versus the Four. That's kind of like not getting all that you worth. Like somebody's not getting all that they worth. Because Four of Pentacles, that's greed, that's possessions, that's materialism, that's withholding certain things. And somebody done all the work. This king can't do the work. Look at him. He got shoes on his feet. He got his fur on, crown on. This is a worker. This worker's a hard worker. It's not getting all that you worth. Mm. King of Pentacles reverse. High Priestess said truth, such truths. Alright, let's hurry up. Because it seems like I'm slowing down. The Magician, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Four Cups. Yeah. If it's a family drama, I will say though, this is a family drama. Like it gives me more like a family drama, like necessarily where it's argument about money, of who does what, the abuse of power, necessarily feeling overused, undervalued. It could be childhood trauma, ideally connected to those. For some of y'all, if it's a dream aspect, some of y'all went through some harsh lessons when it came to money type issues. How, like, necessarily from a legal type matter, somebody took more than what they were supposed to give. Like, Eight of Pentacles, nobody received nothing, but somebody did. And somebody's lying about that, though. Like, say, for instance, it was a business deal and you had to put up, like, and you did all the work and somebody came along necessarily and somebody didn't necessarily pay somebody the money that they were supposed to, because the King of Pentacles, it was very risky though, and I think y'all learning some said truth about a person though. So that's what it kind of gives me though when it comes to a legal type matter. But for some of y'all, this is a connection with family and ideally and support that's supposed to kick in though. And it's kind of like when the Queen of Swords energy came out, somebody told somebody off, said so, and y'all trying to heal to bounce back. And I think it's the healing the family dynamic. If you and a mom or a cousin or somebody else, y'all trying to heal it because you think you're family. Y'all not healing the issue that comes about with money because there's too many pentacles out here. For some of y'all, it's a sad set of trauma that's keeping you necessarily though. And it's like this isolation between money. This isolation that goes on about money. And it's draining though. I tell you, it's very draining though. It is though. It's draining about money. So it could be like you hear me say the marriage aspects. I will say that though. It's very draining though. Like it make me want to just wait a minute. Ugh. Justice reverse. Justice is reverse. Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Emperor. That's what I said. It's unfairness. This is abuse. This is harsh treatment. That's why I said some of y'all going through a sense of sad childhood trauma, rape, molestations, all those different types of things, trying to go back to the past and feeling some form of guilt. It's guilt. It's guilt, though. Guilt, 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 guilt. It's guilt. For some of y'all, though, I will say this. This family dynamic. It's kind of like if it had something to do with money, somebody was stealing. Like you know, how they had like those family type businesses though. Somebody was stealing. I will say that, or taking or lying about finances though. Ideally though, girl, what card is it? Ten of Wands, burden, 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 burden. All right, okay. Let me hear and clarify y'all ass so I can get the fuck up out of here because this shit is getting weird. All right, back at the Piscean type moon. You got Three of Swords that came out. You got Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Moon. For some of y'all, this ideally would have connected. This would have given me though. I'm gonna tell y'all this what happened. But one of y'all is a parent necessary. One of y'all have a parent, an elder, or a person necessary, or a sibling that feels like ideally that you're supposed to support them or they take more than they're supposed to give. It could be rooted around this whole element. It's kind of like somebody's not winning. The Eight of Pentacles reverse suggests that somebody could be in the home front necessarily that does more, and somebody's more selfish. It gives me like somebody's very self-fulfilled. If this is a business in a relationship, though, somebody gave off the illusion because the Queen of Pentacles, they say, "Oh yeah, I can do this. I can do this." Like it says certain things to get certain people in, and then it's kind of like, bam, they fuck everybody over. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if you're the said help. I don't know if you're going through this ideally though. That's necessarily what happened though, like with this whole financial type split. But somebody is hovering. Like you get what I'm saying with the Seven of Wands. Somebody hovering though. They is somebody's fucking hovering. Like you get what I'm saying. Like say for instance, if you had a person that come to you, yeah, you know so and so they went through this and da 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 da. And somebody hovering because they know more. Like say for instance, if let's just say for instance, me and you was in business though, and we did some shady shit to somebody, right? For his money aspect. And then I'm kind of like, yeah, no, me and the other person, I know that person did some shady to them, but I ate it out for it. So I'm like, and I'm making it sound worse than what it is, but I'm not necessarily like I'm hovering. I'm hovering in the sense like if you say you the help, I'm finna watch you. What the hell, but they don't like they watching you like you the person that'll do the same fucked shit. Cause that's the motherfucker that's lying. Mm, sorry, but I don't know who that's relatable to. But yeah. But for some of y'all though, I think ideally though y'all going against the grain because the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups are kind of give me bad though. It's kind of like somebody trying to be there supportively for somebody though. Necessarily though, because you got that type of energy. It's kind of like trying to be there and actually in a space of support. It really is though, but one of y'all got like family drama issues with money. Could be a baby mama, baby daddy person, but it's just money, the aspect though. Because the emperor though, where you see that baby daddy drama, oh shit, I got the child, he gonna buy me this, he gonna do this, da, 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 like that, trying to call the shots. And then on the flip side, it just gets me somebody necessarily like they're trying to deal with support, but they kind of like adding to the stress. Am I making sense? I don't know. Hopefully this reading makes sense to y'all though. Hopefully this reading makes sense to y'all though. Hopefully it makes sense. Oh, Jesus. All in all, I'm gonna say this though. Because you got Knight of Cups, five penguin, and the five ones. The five of wands. One of y'all necessarily gotta let somebody go. And I really feel like it's this person that's constantly smothering or hovering over somebody. Like necessarily though. You know how somebody that comes and say that they just get the party going, like they say shit to trigger you to get you going. That's the motherfucker who missing. I don't think y'all recognizing it though. And I ain't talking about from their like perspective. It's kind of like they know like I don't like it though. I'm telling you, because this moon is like blocked. Y'all can't see it. You hear me say like this. They got something to do with like your pineal gland, where you hear me say like it don't hurt. It's like a forciveness trying to come out. Because I don't know if y'all trying to dissect something or get some sort of information, but it's like somebody's lying. I'm telling you, the person that come. I'm telling you, my grandmama said I ain't never seen somebody that want to snitch on their goddamn self. And it was the realest shit I ever heard though. She was like, I ain't never seen somebody who want to snitch on themselves. She said that though. So she was like, that's what she be very cautious with certain things that she's fed. She was like, I ain't never seen nobody want to snitch on their damn self. That ass, this is confusing though if y'all going through this month. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it again. Hopefully it hit. You can check out other ones though, but I really feel like this is this long drawn out dynamic of money and somebody is lying, and I feel like it caused a big shebang for one of y'all. It's kind of like somebody's coming to you to say such fix such things, and the person that's coming there that's in the back that's trying to rev up somebody like they had a hand in shit and they lying. Like that's what it is. Cause the Knight of Cups is like the shit starter energy. That's the troublemaker. Or I'm gonna come say this and I'm gonna get it on. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I gotta see what they gonna do or this. Right? So it puts you in a position to where you're like, all right, okay, I'm trying to cut this shit off so I can be able to move forward though. That's what it is. I'm telling you, it's like I tell you somebody lying. I lie, but I ain't finna go no further though. I will say that though somebody lying said such though. I will tell you that though. And it's kind of like that person that's hovering. They lying. I don't know what to tell you on that. I like an old person like this. Hello. I like a puppet, a ventriloquist. Yes. How would you like to be? Ew though, but I'm about to say somebody's lying though, ideally though. Somebody lying and they causing a whole shitload of trouble. Alright, let's clarify these. Let's go back so we can do a recap. You know what I said? Somebody causing a whole lot of drama. A whole lot of drama. It's like, it's making my head hurt. Yes. Telling you, y'all be thinking I be playing. I said, whoever can control the narrative, they the most powerful motherfucker in the room. So I don't even give a fuck. I get to get up and say, so and so did this. And they'll believe it. I'm telling you, we'll get to control the narrative. Even if you said it. They add the theatrics to it. Baby, everybody believe it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know. Mm-hmm. That's why that person is hovering. I'm thinking hovering. Anywho, because I'm saying it's got something to do with like shady deals and all that different type of shit. Anywho, necessary though. They knew. That's all I gotta say. Take time to breathe out. I told y'all you got the transformative energy, the magician, and you got the world. Though that's why I said the higher you go up, the more you need to take time to take a breath. Because I said the higher you ascend, sometimes you get very, very uncomfortable, or whatever the case may be, especially when you're trying to shed weight. Surrender to the divine. I would say that though, because whoo, y'all got my head hurting over here trying to fix out this Rubik's cube because it's right there in your face. It is. It's right there in your face, but it's kind of like it's. Here's the thing though. It's right in your face because my ears is ringing off the chart, and I tell you when it's ringing, that's when like channel will be going on. When shit is perfectly hidden the way divine wanted to hear, I don't care how many cards y'all want me to flip. I'm not gonna get that fucking message out because it ain't the time. But that is the part of it is somebody's lying. And they lied with full intent. Like that's the point. So you got surrender to divine, you got hermit because it's like the inner knowing second guess, like not knowing what to do, the king of swords, the three of swords, and the king of wands. That's why I said some of y'all gotta throw it over to a set higher power. And that's why somebody's trying to like come to you or you're trying to go to somebody else. I don't know. That's why I said it's like somebody, it's something there. Like that's somewhere you gotta go to God about and figure out what the hell. Cause I'm telling you, it's like the more I pull, I be up all night. I be up all fucking night behind that shit. Really would though. Meditate and contemplate. So you got Four Swords, Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles though. Some of y'all gotta contemplate before y'all make said such decisions or dealing with your own sort of vulnerability to where you won't be out here just necessarily flinging magic or spending your money ideally on just certain things though. I would say that though. And such things. Because Nine of Wands, I told you, I say that it also speaks of not learning from the past. Meditate, contemplate. You got this energy is gaining momentum. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant. You got Seven of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So I said this goes down to the lessons of certain situations, and some of y'all don't stick around long enough. This could be why y'all don't figure out the certain truth of certain things because it gets uncomfortable. Because the Seven of Swords is turning over a new leaf, but also truth coming out. And the Six of Pentacles does speak to somebody that use it as a power tactic and an advantage of trying to overthrow somebody, ideally though. But the Knight necessarily don't take the lessons or stick around long enough though. So you got two Eight of Pentacles that's reversed though. Some of y'all, like I said, when certain things start going good or it gets a little bit uncomfortable, some of y'all start backing out. And I think that's where like the confusion is coming in there for a lot of y'all to figure out what the hell is going on. Then you got hold your vision, which is a fixed moon. So some of y'all gotta become ideally, I know it's kind of hard for a mutable sign to be fixated on the right things and not necessarily the bad. Because I told you got the moon, Queen of Wands, the Tower, reverse, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. And that's what's keeping y'all stuck from being able to move and go in the direction that you need to go. Some of y'all may be emotionally blocked. I will say that though. But it looks like, let me tell you something. The Temperance didn't come out reverse not one time. So I'm like, damn, y'all got a lot of patience for this bullshit, babe. I would have been like, fuck this, fuck you, fuck that. Let me tell you that. But I'm learning though. We all learning and growing. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. You got Chariot, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. That's why I said some of y'all trying to take actions and move forward necessarily, though. And it's kind of like this stagnant energy of trying to get it done and wrap up certain shit, but it's kind of like wasting time. This is where somebody's losing patience and ready to cuss somebody the fuck out, though. It is. Queen of Swords, though, I told you she speaks. But when it's reversed, she don't care about what she say. It's like the Queen of Swords can be truthful. She would say some shit that will hurt your feelings, ideally. Not purposely and non-purposely, but this don't give me like non-purposely. This don't give me like purposely. This give me non-purposely because of that Two of Swords being stuck, trying to be able to move forward, and it's kind of like somebody pulling somebody back to the past or bringing up a past or said such, and you see this Queen of Swords just snap the fuck off. And they don't mean the Queen of Swords line. All right, so I get y'all a card and read because we gonna. I think we gonna do surrender to the divine. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, baby. Where we go, where we go. You got surrender to the divine and a time for healing. Girl, let me tell you, I'm over here like, what the fuck? You got mine. What? What is this? Girl, Pisces gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Cause I'm over here like, what the fuck? Surrender to the divine. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed. But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. I said that. Tune into your emotions now and see what they are telling you. They're very likely close to the surface. No matter when this moon cycle you pull this card, matters will soon conclude, and you will find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card. But you may need to work a little harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. I'm getting the answers I need. A wish you made is about to come true. It is make a break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. Damn, I said that. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The full moon marks climax of a lunar cycle of a lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often of a time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon, and pulling this card at any time and the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming. Yo, I knew it. I knew it. That's what it was though. This is I said this though. This got something to do with an old grudge that y'all were holding on through a situation and trying to move. This is where the night and certain things are being uncomfortable with such. For some of y'all, this is just past history dealing with emotional trauma, mental trauma, and certain things that was tethered to you. For some of y'all, it could be the Four of Wands to where y'all don't know teamwork because of lack of support system that you had did not fucking help you the way they were supposed to, and it is very confusing for some of y'all. This is where like somebody who comes in with a grifter motherfucking spirit, and that's Seven of Wands, that's out for themselves and being self-fulfilled. Or this could be y'all operating this frequency where y'all don't know how to give and help others because people didn't help you the way you were supposed to be helped. So some of y'all still carrying on this baggage, and you're going through karmic cycles that mirror your experience with life because you haven't let go to what somebody has done to you. I knew I was gonna hit it. So yeah. Other than that though, I wish y'all a fine good Sunday. Pisces gonna have to wait till tomorrow. So don't get mad. I ain't gonna forget. I hope I don't. I'm not gonna forget though. So yeah, that's where fears and worries, anxieties, and the lack of vulnerability and letting people get close to you comes from. Sorry, y'all. I have my moments. So we're gonna name this 47, and we just gonna call this just Confucius.